All right, what's up, guys? Summoner Showdown, week number 8. We got a great week today. Should be live soon. I don't think it's live quite yet, yo. Let's see, let's refresh this here. Is it 2? It's just hit 2 o'clock now. Perfect. Matthew, Icy, Amino, Sean, Corrupted Vortex. What's up, guys? Yeah, I don't think it started yet. Thanks for the Sim Supreme fight, man. So much fun. Yeah, no problem. Sim, what's up? Unnamed. What's going on, Roboto? What's up? Just in time, let's get it. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, this is still last week's. Okay, I'll just wait. Hector, what's up, buddy? Sup, Lags? BG Raid, sup, Scorpio? Good design of your fight. I mean it. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All you have to do is just duel. Yeah, Hector. What's up, Lags? Nice beard. Thanks, man. Honestly, love the fight. Thanks, B. Daniels. Appreciate it, man. A lot of people don't like it. But I hope my video helped. If it isn't the most hated man in the community right now, my man PD Parker, I hope your day is well. Sub Jay. Yeah, I think I am the most hated in the community right now. Oh, here we go, week 8. Here we go, boys. Yes. Alrighty. Let's full screen this. This intro is really loud. Let's just mute that. Let me know how the sound is, guys, once it starts.
Summoner Showdown, week number 8.
Let me know how the sound is.
I'm your host,
If I need to turn myself up or down, or turn this up or down.
3 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you set your clocks back 1 hour for next week.
Next week's 3 Eastern.
Number 8,
Ooh,
the War Machine Durability Chest. Before we get into this week, let's check out the highlights for last week.
Yeet will destroy them all. Yeah, what's up, Rez? Yeah, dude, I'm cheering for Yeet.
To Marvel's Contest of
I hope
Champions,
he takes it home.
Summoner Showdown. Each week, 3 contestants come to New York City and compete in a specially crafted challenge
Turn the
for
showdown
a chance
up.
to advance to the finals at New York.
Turn it up a bit.
On the 11th of September, Ex Machina, Ms. Insomnia,
Turn it
and
up.
Statbot took on the
Alright,
chaotic.
let me know if that's good, or
First
turn it up some more.
Ex Machina demolished Deadpool in his warm-up battle with Red Skull. Sticking with the Crimson Ghoul, he entered his qualifying match energized, keeping to his strategy from the warm-up, but Pool's aspect of chaos is hard to control, and Wade got the best of Ex Machina, KOing him after just 48 seconds. Next up was Ms. Insomnia, who turned out to be a sleeping giant.
Yeah,
Choosing
Nails,
Infinity War
Ghost can
Iron
work
Man,
with
she
Hood,
sailed
for sure.
through the warm-up, and come match time, she proved a force to be reckoned with. Parrying while building up her heavy attack, she waited for the perfect moment to attack on the health switch. Deadpool was knocked out by Ms. Insomnia in just 32 seconds, with only 2% of her HP remaining. Our third contestant, Statbot, entered the fray with a laser focus, looking to beat Ms. Insomnia's time. He too picked Infinity War.
You gotta teach me how to
Iron
get
Man
a
and jumped
beard, man.
back.
What happened to you?
Statbot stayed
You just
alive,
gotta not
beating
shave for
Deadpool
like
through a
a
nail
couple
biting
weeks,
manner.
man.
Statbot came in at a minute and 22 seconds,
Doc, what's up,
nearly
dude? Team
a full
Yeet,
minute
yeah.
longer than Ms. Insomnia, who took this win.
Need
This
more than that
week,
Showdown
3
volume?
more enter
Alright.
and only 1 will advance. New York Comic-Con is right around the corner,
Turn it
but
up
there's
some more.
still a lot of fun to be had here on Marvel's Contest of Champions, Summoner Showdown.
Beards are easy to grow. Yeah, for some people. Yeet, I remember Yeet when I first met him. He's like, how do you grow a beard, man?
We
You're
are here
only
with Ryan
17.
Dragos, aka Agent M. Now, last time we did this challenge,
Yeet.
we saw
He's
Invincible
got this.
dominate with Doctor Strange.
So it's War
It was
Machine.
a beautiful dance, but now it is a new week against War Machine.
Look, first things first, you told our viewers
Noobs.
to turn their clocks back. Please do not mess with your clocks. We are just on an hour earlier. Just set your calendar.
earlier
set an
next week.
alarm.
Set an
Come to
alarm. Yeah,
us at
like
3
next
p.m.
week.
next week
Miss
for
Insomnia, what's up?
week 9. But we are talking about War Machine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be
You're
a tough
on next
one.
week, right?
Everybody has had
1 week from
most
right
people have
now.
challenges with him. I'm excited. I think there's going to be a different crop of characters. I want to see what people bring to the table this time. But I've talked about War Machine so much over these couple
You
of
nervous
weeks.
for Maestro?
I
Yeah.
haven't really talked about
I
that.
am.
One point, War Machine in the comics had an alien like suit that he got. It didn't look at anything like the War Machine that we know, but he had this really cool suit. It was almost like Tony Stark's nanotech suit that he could like just like basically tap his chest and it would just come out. And it was really gnarly, almost looked sort of like manga-esque in some cool ways. He got rid of that for a while. After that, there was another War Machine brought together by Sunset Bane and her team, which are sort of like arch rivals to Tony Stark and Stark Enterprises. But you know, Jim Rhodes, he took care of that.
Awesome. Guys, we're not alone. We have Langston Belton and Dorky Diggity Dave in the booth. How y'all doing
Langston
today?
And Dave.
Hey, doing real good. Thank you for that that little PSA, Ryan, to not set your clock back, because I would have done it.
I think that would have been a double setback.
Because he would have been here, yes. I am Langston Belton here with the incredible
Dave's hair is long.
Dorky Diggy Dave. Dave, how are you, my friend?
I'm very well today, man. I'm glad to be in the room with you. First time being able to host with you. I was hoping I had a chance to before it was over, but we are now we're in the fray.
We're knocking it down. We're famous first ever. It's a historic showdown today. For more than one reason, because we got to deal with War Machine.
War Machine is a tough one, man. This one needs a little bit of finesse, man. So why don't we take a look at what he's all about?
Okay, so as you heard from Josh, this is War Machine's durability test.
Go
durability, right? It's the key word. It's gonna be a 3-minute survival challenge, and the winner will be decided by whoever has the longest survival time. Because I'm gonna say you're probably not going to do a lot of damage to War Machine.
No, not with 900% health and 90% armor. They're just making sure you're not going to take him down. So I think this is going to be a game of keep away, playing a few dash games here and there, and just making sure that you don't get hit. And I think it's a real great strategy to pick someone who has enough of a regen to make sure that you stay on top.
Okay, now it's going to be highly contested. Do you have maybe some recommends? Who if people out there are looking to take on War Machine, who
Diablo last time.
Well, you're going to want to make sure that you're not parrying too much, because you only have a few of those, so you got to be strategic. And I think the champions that you can choose here, my top pick is going to be Diablo. He does have a guaranteed heal going on there, where people like Wolverine, which we've seen not too much of lately, but that's RNG based, so it's only at random. And I think Diablo is going to be the key.
You heard that? Look, that's a golden tip.
See if anyone uses
so let's see if they take it. Let's see and show you our first summoner on this.
I think Yeet's using Doctor Strange.
Blowing in from the Windy City,
it's
BrutalDLX.
BrutalDLX.
He describes his style of play as sick.
Legend.
He likes MCOC because it's the perfect mix of skill, strategy, collecting, and nostalgia. His most used champions are Corvus Glaive, Ghost, and Void. And his favorite quest was Realm of Legend.
The snap.
His gaming mantra is, just have fun. Get ready for Brutal.
The OG legend, man. I'm interested to see who he uses.
All right, BrutalDLX, what is up, and welcome
BrutalDLX.
to Marvel at New York. How you feeling?
Super excited. It's really, really awesome to be here, like completely immersed in Marvel.
Frojo, what's up, man?
Great experience.
And I love your motto. Have fun. I think it's important. It's a competition, but it's important just to have fun.
Sure.
So you're going with Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange,
love
okay.
Gonna give him a shot. I don't think I'm gonna live up to Invincible, but we'll give it a shot.
Just so you had a 1-minute warm-up. Go ahead and start that when you're ready. Now, we saw Invincible beautifully dance with Doctor Strange last time.
I think Doctor Strange is one of the best options, just because of the passive power game.
Because I've been holding on to some Diablo facts for the last couple of challenges, but we'll see. The day's not over, but with Doctor Strange, super cool. You know, we talked a little bit last time about Doctor Strange's his special 2 that is called the Faltinian Triplicate, which is really cool. All of Doctor Strange's, most of Doctor Strange's powers and moves are tied to entities and things. So like the Faltine, the flames of the Faltine, as he would say. Though the Faltine is the race that Dormammu comes from, or the Crimson Bands of Cyttorak. Cyttorak is the god that has powered Juggernaut, that created the gem that gives the Juggernaut his powers. It kind of looks like a big beefed up Juggernaut. So it's really cool when you see how those powers are taken from the comics and ported over into a game like Marvel Contest of Champions, done so well.
That's awesome. I didn't know they were connected to those beings. All right, that is your warm-up. Go ahead and pause that and exit out of that. Will you be sticking with Doctor Strange?
I think I am.
All right, Langston, Dave, what are your thoughts on Doctor Strange?
Okay, so during that warm-up, we saw Doctor Strange and War Machine. They kind of had even health for a while. So break down how this fight's going to look like.
Yeah, so what he's doing, he's playing a great game of keep away. He's taking some block damage because, as you can see, Doctor Strange starts with an armor-up buff. So he's going to be able to take some of that damage on directly through that block damage. And it looks like he was just holding on to that SP3 until he got to his heal cycle, which is the 3rd cycle in Doctor Strange's toolkit. and that will heal him after he launches that. So it'll be interesting to see how long he can keep that up, and if he can, then that's going to be a competitor right there.
I think so. I think so. So we're dealing with another. We're not doing Diablo. We're doing another Master of the Mystical Arts with Dr. Strange. Let's head back down to the gaming lounge and get this first showdown started.
All right, Brutal.
Looks
Then
like
we
they were ready.
start that War Machine durability test. Doctor Strange, we shall see how.
I like that
you
Thanos
do.
shirt,
This is a
actually.
trip
That's
to
sick.
win New York Comic-Con for the grand finale stage. Are you ready?
I am.
3, 2, 1, fight!
All right, here
Okay.
we go.
Here we go by the Eye of Agamotto. We got Dr. Strange facing off against War
See if he
Machine.
gets
Let's see
another
what we got
passive
here.
AI.
Diggity Dave.
Yeah, so right here he's going to take advantage of that armor up. You can see that right up there in the top left. And he's just going to go and do some block damage and just try to stay
This AI
alive.
seems a little more
and
aggressive.
As you can see, his power bar is
Yeah,
filling up all by
seems
itself. And this is
definitely
one of the
more
main
aggressive.
pluses about Doctor Strange, that he just fills power up whether he gets he lands a hit or not. So as you can see, this purple icon right here on the left-hand side next to the yellow is his. This is his regen cycle. So if he's able to hit him while that's running, he's just going to regen whatever health he lost during that block damage. So yeah, this is just going to be watching him play keep away.
It is. It's a little stalemate right now because we got Brutal at 99% and War Machine's at 100. So
yeah,
what we say, don't get hit.
Yeah, don't get hit. And okay. So what he's probably going to do is wait for
Create
this
some
cycle.
regen now.
Boom, he's going to launch the SP3. There he goes, and he's going to heal off of that. Hopefully he
He's
can
not
get a
gonna get too
combo in,
much
because
healing,
every
though,
time
'cause
he
it's
lands a
based
hit, he's
on
going to be
hits,
healing
not
there.
damage.
So
I see.
he
Yeah,
needs to bring that health up the
2%.
best way that he can, and I think he's trying to bait out a heavy attack here. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
There he
we're
goes.
coming down, yeah,
There
we're
he goes.
coming
So
down.
he's able to
Yeah.
regen, as you can see, and now
Little bit of
he's got the
regen.
SP2 built up. So all he has to do is dex this out, and this is a lot easier than the first one.
No, you were almost looking down at a minute and 30 seconds coming down to it in this challenge. Yeah, it's awesome seeing, like you were saying, like Doctor Strange has all of these different abilities. And again, here we go, that special 3 Doctor Strange has. So you're talking about the regen cycle, and so like, do you think that's going to be the key because you're going to want to regen health fighting War Machine because he can do so much damage when he hits you?
Well, at this point, he wants to be able to gain health
Eats
off
in
of
his
the
head.
attacks, which is why he's launching that SP3 when that happens. So as you can see, he gained a little bit, but it's per instance, so that's not going to help him launching the SP3. Launching an SP2 is better. It's multiple hits, or just getting a full-out combo is better, because you're gaining health on every instance of attack. So it looks like he's starting to lose
Yeah,
out
true,
a little
yeah.
bit here. He did bait out that heavy, but he did not take advantage of
He
it.
still has all his
So it looks like
parries.
he's just going to try to build up the power, push the
Yeah,
SP2.
that's
There
right,
and he has the
yeah.
regen cycle. That is
we go, get a
exactly
little
what you
regen.
want.
Down
And
to
hopefully,
almost essentially 45 seconds now. So he's not doesn't have a lot more time to do anything. Is there anything he can do right now with about like 40 seconds left to kind of even the battlefield?
he can. Every single
try to
one of
get
these
some
buffs that
regen.
happens on the left-hand side is coming in every 7 seconds. So he's going to have another chance at regenning his
seconds.
health. But hopefully he'll be able to launch the SP2 off of that. It's not looking likely he's going to go for the SP3.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Doc Strange changed a little bit. His original iteration was a percentage of damage given back, but now it's per tick.
The old Doctor Strange.
So that's not going to help him much in the health category.
Down
He
to
needs a
10
combo here.
seconds coming down the final stretch. Doctor Strange standing tall against War
there
Machine.
it
And
is.
now,
He didn't get bled.
5, 4,
It's good he didn't get a
3,
bleed on him.
2,
1.
1. There we go.
Okay.
65%.
A hard-fought match.
I don't
It's a
know.
hard
Match.
fight.
I think
It's,
he
it's
can
not
beat
easy to
that.
stay alive for 3 minutes. And he's down to what? That's 60, 65%?
Yeah, 65 rounding up. We're going to get the official number. We're going to head back down now to the gaming lounge. What's going on down there? Hard-fought match. We all out of breath down there or
Hey,
what?
Yeet's next, guys.
Brutal, that was fantastically
Let's go,
played. You
Yeet.
lasted the entire 3 minutes. You fluctuated around those 60%. Like, you went up and then you went back down. You got hit a couple times. What can you have done?
He didn't bleed, yeah.
Not get hit.
Not get
yeah,
hit.
right. Yeah. So I got clipped a few times, and we'll see.
All right, we'll see how you do. Langston and Dave got us to that match.
I want to know something. Is it
Gotta support my boy
more
Yeet. Yeah,
feasible to
Seaton.
do combos or specials if you're going to try to do damage on War Machine?
I think, well, so his mistake, as he said, was getting hit. So he was doing a great job of keeping away and just kind of regaining health when he needed
Cheerios.
to. I would have loved to see him do the SP2 more often during that regen cycle, but he was surviving. The fact that you get hit, it's hard to regen, which is why I do like Diablo as much as I do, because he regens by percentage, 10%. Every time you use it, and it's a lot more accessible. But that is a great fight, and if people can't survive, he's going to be the winner.
That's true. Yeah, well, listen, we heard that Diablo name again. Let's see if he shows up. But right now, let's see who's going to show
I
up.
wanna see
Our
someone
next
use
summoner.
Diablo.
Let's bring him out.
I think Yeet's using Strange,
Hailing
though.
from Milwaukee,
Yeet.
Wisconsin,
There
it's
he is.
Yeet.
Oh, he got a haircut.
His favorite thing
Oh,
about
his hair's so short.
MCOC is a well-designed fight.
Hey.
He describes his playstyle as adaptable and safe. He's in it to win it, but is also trying to get payback on Gamer Legacy for beating him at New York Comic Con 2017. His 3 most used champs are Magic, Sark Enhanced Spider-Man, and Hyperion. Get ready for Yeet!
Yes. Yes, Yeet, you gotta win this, buddy. If we both win our weeks, man, face off again.
New York. And I remember you at New York Comic Con back in 2017.
Yes, sir. I was there.
How you been?
Been pretty good. Still playing the game, obviously.
You still competing,
Yes,
I see. I like
Yeah.
it. I go with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Seeing if
yeah.
you can
Let's
do
go,
a little
Yeet.
bit better than the previous contender. All right, you got a 1-minute warm-up. Go ahead and start that when
Let's
you're
go,
ready.
man.
Cool.
You ready to drop some more?
Sounded like
Yeet looks different. Yeah,
Diablo,
he got a
but then
haircut.
it's just like everything fell apart. Whatever, that is what it is. So, Doctor Strange.
Dude, Yeet's got
trained
this, man.
under
He's gonna
the
win.
Ancient
I know
One.
it.
Ancient One.
Yeet's a beast, dude. He's got
was
it.
has been around, lived for 5 centuries, give or take. Master of the Mystic Arts, one of the Sorcerers Supreme. We've had many in
Dude,
the
Yeet's
Marvel
got this.
universe, for Earth. In this dimension.
Oh, yeah.
But
Look at that little
before
intercept there.
Doctor Strange
Cheeky.
was the Sorcerer's Apprentice in the comics, he had 2 other apprentices. One of them being
Look at
Dr.
this. He's got this, man.
Baron Mordo. Mordo, we've seen him in many ways, many shapes. Mordo's very cool, very evil. And then on the flip side, he had a better apprentice, Dr. Druid. I love Dr. Druid. Dr. Druid joined the Avengers. He was a weirdo. Yeah.
Look at
he's
this,
a
man.
kid.
He's got this.
He's
He's
bald.
got a good
He's
AI
great.
now,
Dr.
so
Druid is
hopefully
like the everyman
it
Sorcerer
continues.
Supreme. Good dude.
I love that. I love that's on your checklist. All right, 1 minute is up. Go ahead and stop that.
Let's
warm-up.
go,
Will
Yeet.
be
You got
starting
this,
with Doctor
buddy.
Strange?
I think so, yeah.
All right, we'll see how
Let's
you
go.
fare.
Let's go.
Layson and Dave, how we feeling?
Okay, so now looking at that warm-up, we saw the dash game you were talking about, the in and out.
Exactly. You just picked right up on
I
that,
did.
man.
No,
You
we were
did.
talking. I was looking. I was like, okay, I see what he's talking about with like dashing in and out and trying, like you said, trying to goad War Machine
Yeah,
into
like, I
committing
got
to that
Maestro.
special. Yeah.
Exactly. And then if you are not sure, you can always launch a special, or you can just sidestep. And it looks like he has a pretty good command on that.
So we're sticking with Doctor Strange. We'll see
He's
if
got it.
this iteration of Doctor Strange with this new summoner's mind inside of him can get the job done. So let's get back down to the gaming lounge. Second round.
Let's
Let's
go,
do
Yeet.
it.
You got it, buddy.
All right, Yeet, here we go. Are you ready to try to win a trip to New York Comic Con?
Yeah, it's pretty
He's
crazy.
going
It's all
either
happening
way.
right now.
It's happening right now, live.
Got it, buddy.
3, 2, 1, fight!
All right, Josh
Wisconsin
dropping the bomb
represent.
on
Yep.
on Yeet immediately. Yeah, all right. So here we go. Doctor Strange back at it again against War Machine.
Absolutely, and he got those dash games. Now, he did use a parry there, so he probably only has about 2 or 3 more left, depending on how fast his reflexes are.
Keep hitting that
but it
block.
looks like he's just going in, and he's just hitting him up, keeping that block up there, and just running down the clock. And he's hopefully going to wait for him to rush in so he can hit him with an SP2.
Oh, he should have dropped the L2.
Yeah, well,
There we
it's
go.
good. He stayed
Oh.
blocking, and there he goes. He came in, he
Nice.
goaded out that,
He just saved
that attack,
himself.
and he hit him with
Beautiful.
the SP2.
All right, so he still has 100% damage.
Nice,
War
nice,
Machine
nice.
down to
Looking good. Full yellow
99,
bar.
coming down on 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And again, it's like, oh, there we go.
Yeah,
a little
see,
stun
he's going
stick.
either way.
So you briefly talked about parries. We haven't really seen that come up. So what is the risk reward of using a parry? You said he doesn't have a lot of
Yeah,
them.
so he has limber here. So what limber means is every time you parry, the amount of time they're stunned
Ooh, nice
for is
Yeet.
lessened by 0.10
Got that little
seconds.
bit of
So
regen.
by the
He's
time
good,
he's
he's
done
good.
about the 3rd or 4th one, it's
Nice.
not going to be feasible because you're going to have block stun before you can react, and he'll come out
Oh,
of it
didn't
before
quite
you
push him
do,
to L2.
and then you'll end up getting attacked.
Oh, beautiful
Very sweet
intercept,
armor, so I imagine
Yeet.
a stun state is more just like, hey, reboot real quick.
Yeah.
Back at 100.
Exactly.
And the more you stun, the system's
That's what I
like,
like to
we know
see.
what this is. Come on. We don't need to be stunned all this time, Rudy.
Yeah, that was perfect. So he pushes
Yeah.
the SP2, he got that down, and it looks like he's waiting
Beautiful.
for an opening to get a full-on combo.
Doing very, very
Oh,
well
he didn't
right
take
now.
advantage.
Yeah.
He could have jumped in and
Oh,
got that
there we go.
SP2, especially during that regen cycle. Get in there.
Oh,
He's
stay
got
down 96, yeah. Oh, here we go.
He had that
bleed.
in the bag. He
It's
wanted to
okay.
make sure he didn't get hit or get locked in the corner. So the great thing about the SP3 is that it pushes you away from your corner and you're kind of back center again. Mm-hmm. And in this case, it pushed him all the way to the right-hand side.
All right, there we go. Back at 98. We're looking
Okay,
good.
so we got Yeet sitting strong
that
at
with the armor phase.
97% with War Machine at 94. He's doing really good. It's kind of like he's kind of keeping that damage
He's got it.
gap the same. So he loses a bit, War Machine loses a bit, keeping
Oh,
that gap
no.
the same, right?
Exactly. And so right
Okay.
now, he's hopefully going to be
He's
able to
gotta
take
hit that regen
advantage of that regen cycle. He goes in for the parry, and he's going to launch the SP2.
Nice.
Yes,
Pushing
yes,
the
there
L2.
it goes, and it's going to come
Perfect.
right back up. And he did gain about 4% there.
One more combo,
but he's not going to get a lot more parries after that.
Well, now he's back to 100%.
Right, he's out of parries
War
now.
Machine at 93 with and coming up to 30
Looking
seconds.
good, looking good.
Now 35 seconds. This is intense. This is what you're talking about, like combining all these different tactics, waiting for your special to gain, using the parry, using the dash tactics.
Just to chill.
Exactly, and right
Drop
now he
that
has an
L3,
SP3 locked in the
then he's
box, so
good.
if he ever feels pressured, he's just going to go ahead and launch that, and he's going to have that reset not only of position, but of his particular fight style will help him from getting hit or
Ooh,
keep him from
bank.
getting
It
hit.
seems to have done it.
There
He's
we go.
another special. He has
100%.
Right now he has less than 10 seconds left. The clock went away during the special animation. Here we go. 5, 4, 3,
go.
2,
100%, baby.
Well done.
Not quite the full yellow
that
bar,
That is
but that's
100%.
still good.
That
Perfect,
is a
man.
fantastic
Dude.
job. Yeet.
Let's go,
is looking
Yeet.
good,
I knew he
man.
could do it, man.
He's looking
I
good
knew
right
it.
now.
Back into the game, like
Perfect.
100% of his life. How are we feeling down there?
Dude, I knew he was
Yeet, not
taking
only
it.
did
Let's
you
go.
keep the 100%, you dropped War Machine down to, I believe, 93%.
Awesome.
What?
He definitely did more damage than
You're like, whatever, just
Invincible.
another day, stroll in the park, no big deal.
I don't know, man. My heart is pumping pretty hard. I'm kind of
91, you dropped him to 91%. Got the people in my ear telling me the correct percentage. All right, well, Langston and Dave, guide us through
Let's
that
go,
amazing
man.
match.
We were just
Yeet's-
checking the time.
dude, that's
back here,
it.
'cause see,
No
it was
way
like
anyone
an
else could beat
animation
that.
came up like when the clock was about. We had to do like a little replay, a little.
Just a little
Casual Yeet doing his
reconnaissance.
thing.
It looks like he actually did better than Invincible.
Yeah.
Is that what it's looking like? So he ended up with 91%, and Invincible here is looking like 93.
Invincible
Yeah.
had more
That,
health,
man.
I don't know. I mean,
technically,
it's so interesting.
but
Like
he did
as
more
we're seeing, like
damage.
people again using the same
So-
character, you're really seeing the play styles of different people come through. I think that's the really interesting thing when you see
Yeet
the
clutched
same
that,
champion
yeah.
pick and hearing and seeing, how they see their friends and fellow players do it, and seeing the text like, oh, I'm going to use that worked, or I'm not going to do that ever again because it's on the internet. So I
Yeah,
don't want-
and we didn't see any Wolverines, so I mean
Nope.
that was fantastic for us.
Hey, as a Cyclops fan, always happy to not see Wolverine. So, we're almost done. We got one more left. Deck is stacked. Let's see who our final summoner is on this showdown.
TurboTim.
Coming to us
An
from
OG.
Green Bay, Wisconsin,
Another OG.
it's TurboTim. He describes his style of play as tactical, and his favorite quest was Realm of Legends. His three most used champs are Captain America Infinity War, OG Thor, and Nick Fury, who is his highest ranked character at 5 stars. Get ready for TurboTim.
Who was the first dude? That was BrutalDLX. Tim's from Wisconsin, yeah.
All right, Turbo Tim, the bar is set very, very high
Wonder
to
who he's
win a
gonna
trip to
use.
your Comic-Con.
Diablo?
But first, let's get to know you a little bit more. So your fight style is tactical. How are you going to utilize this in this match against War Machine?
Keep as much health and take as much down. I mean, I got to get 100% and to beat him, so I got to take way more health.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive this time.
Yeah.
All right, you got a 1-minute warm-up with Doctor Strange. Go and start that for us. It's Doctor Strange.
No, you know what? I'm going to talk about
Another
Diablo
Doctor
because
Strange.
look at how much I put all my notes together for this show, you guys. This is all I wrote about Diablo today. So we're going to talk about Diablo. Esteban Corazon de Diablo is his name. He is from the 9th century. He was actually a Spanish
this is Brutal-
sort of
Brutal went
nobleman, rich
first.
dude, and he just liked mixing stuff, chemicals. That's what alchemy is. He is an alchemist. Diablo is cool because he's just so weird. You don't see that much in Marvel Comics. You see someone like Doctor Strange using the mystic arts, but Diablo takes the idea of chemistry, the idea of mixing things to create an effect, and he
Should be a
makes it
Diablo only
almost
challenge.
mystical
I wanna
in a
see
way.
someone use
He
them.
first showed up in
Would definitely
Marvel
spice
Comics
it
in
up, yeah.
Fantastic Four back in 1964. That was issue number 30. He was released into Marvel Contest of Champions only in
How did
January.
Brutal
I think
do?
that's why
He
people are
finished
too
with about
scared to
65%.
test the might of Diablo. He's too new. He's too fresh. He's just too big for everybody. But it's fine. Doctor Strange is pretty great too.
I love that. All right, I think that sums up that 1 minute. Go ahead and pause that and get out. Now, Ryan had a fantastic argument. Will you be choosing Diablo?
No, I won't. I will not. I'm sorry.
No Diablo.
All right, Langston, Dave. Notes are out the window. How you guys feeling over there?
Oh, I love the epic promo. Ryan about Diablo.
It's no love for Diablo, man. No love for Diablo.
Oh, there it is.
Screw Diablo,
He's right
man.
there on the
It's
screen.
right there on the screen.
He's at level 75 available to you, and his SP1 is a guaranteed 10% health So you can do the maximum damage and have the maximum health at the end. Like,
no one knows how to play
trying to
Diablo.
win the game.
True, Captain.
The table was set by Dave. It's my
You should've used them, Captain.
all of us, but I mean, it's gonna be tough. We're gonna see what happens. Let's head back down to the gaming lounge. Let's start our final round of this Summer Showdown.
I feel like I was on the other side of the debate team. That was awesome. All right, 91% you have to bring War Machine down to, and you have to keep 100% of your health. Do you have what it takes?
I think so.
Believe in yourself. In 3, 2, 1,
Two.
fight!
Leave it Diablo.
Here we go. Ryan's still salty about it. All right,
Who would you
here we
use?
go.
I would use Doctor Strange as well. I was
Trying again.
practicing.
Yeah. Try
this
one more
fight
time.
with
well, we are
Strange.
back here. Well, can you tell me what that icon is in the top left?
That icon in the top left is his regen cycle.
Oh, that's the armor up.
That's the armor.
Yeah, that's
See,
the
his
armor up.
I also have my glasses. This is the armor. There's
Okay.
so many icons. I'm looking at the fight and all of the icons and the special bars on all the things, and also trying to see if Dr. Strange can do this. So I think one of the interesting things is that I'm realizing you have to manage so much. I was looking at this at the
should've thrown a
interface.
special
You have to
there.
look at so much from moment to moment to manage, in addition to dodging and attacking and stuff like that. So where does that come in? The managing of the resources and stuff like that.
Well, this is Doc Strange is unique
Just throw a
because
special.
his icons
Push
are always
that out
switching.
too.
He has 3 different cycles. One is for armor up. The second one is Fury, which is on right now, which is going to increase his attack. And then you have the regen cycle, which is going to regen
think it's
him
gonna push him to
based on
L2.
how many hits you're
Probably close,
you're doing. So you have to keep an eye on that. You have to keep an eye on your power bar down at the bottom to see when you're going to launch, if you're going to launch an SP1 or when the SP2 is ready, or if you're just going to go all out and do an SP3. So the strategies do change, and I see that he's not falling for the SP1, and having that armor up cycle means you can take a lot of block damage, which is a great strategy here. So at this point, it's just a matter of can you take advantage of the regen cycle and stay at 100%, because that's what he's going to have to do.
And it's tough because he's already down to 93, now down to 91. That's where he needs to get War Machine, but sadly, unlike that Deadpool challenge, he's not going to switch like
Yeah.
that.
Should have finished the combo there.
And he missed his opportunity
Push that
right there
L2.
for the SP2. He had a full-on combo, which would have gotten him back to the health that he needed to have. So
Looks like he's
this is
more
going to make it
conceded
very
on
difficult.
damage
It's going to be
for health
very
now.
difficult to come back from 88
He
and
has to
go
finish
all
with
the way back up
100%
to
though,
100%.
still.
Yeah, and it's tough. He's already down to looking at coming up on a minute left, so not a lot of time to move around. And also, you have to keep a look on the clock too, and like wonder how much time do I have? Because I mean, how often does it take to gain a special
BrutalDLX
bar
to
with
win?
Dr.
He
Strange?
won't
Like
win.
how
Yeet
long
beat him
roughly
already.
within the match can you get a special
between
bar?
10 and
It's
8
about
now.
7 to 8 seconds. So right now he's in a prime position to launch that SP2. He needs to get an opening right now and launch that SP2 to have any kind of a chance. And he did not take it. He's going to end up back. Okay, he did, but
Yeah, he got 90. He's back up to 86. Yeah, 86.
He's 85. Yeah, this isn't going to look good. It's not even not going to look good. It's just not currently looking
not
good.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Ooh,
yeah,
that
it's a hard fight. Again, this is the thing about War Machine. It's like he's not taking any damage.
Yeah,
and,
man,
and,
Yeet's
and
got
again,
it.
you
I think
have
that's
to
it.
memorize even just the animations.
Let's
and again,
go,
you're
dude.
talking about when do you commit?
You
when
won
do
this,
you
yeah.
Exactly.
go for these different things, and if you miss an opportunity,
Dude, I knew
Yeet.
Yeet. I knew Yeet was
Yeah,
gonna
he just
win.
took a hit,
I
and
knew
that's
it,
a
man.
fatal hit. That is
I had
that
faith
pretty
in him
much
the whole
seals
time.
it in for Yeet. It's looking like.
I know that's true. We're kind of looking at the final throws, the victorious final stand of Doctor Strange against War Machine.
Exactly.
All right, 2
Am I
seconds
the
to
only one who
0.
voted for Yeet? I did,
Yeah,
man.
down to 47.
Tough.
Yeah.
Well, listen, that's going to do it for our third.
Let's
and
go,
final
Yeet,
summary.
man. I knew you could do it, dude. Great
What
job.
else is there to say? It was tough fought. Everyone used Doctor Strange using all the tricks.
No one used Diablo.
No one used Diablo.
No one used Diablo. Every time he launched a special, he would have healed, and being as where he was, that would have been 40% health.
Made Ryan throw away his cards. Let's head back down to the gaming lounge and check in with Agent M and Josh Slay.
All right, TurboTim. All right, my friend. Now that limber proved very fatal. Do you think you could have done better if you chose Diablo?
No.
All right, Langston and Dave, who is our ultimate summoner?
Well,
Next week,
think
next
it
week.
was very
Mr.
close.
100% himself.
Yeah,
right?
Yeet, of course, yes, 100%.
Wait, did they show Tim?
Dropping War Machine down to 91% HP. Again, we've talked ad nauseum about all the great ways to use Doctor
They
Strange.
did. What the
How
heck?
did Yeet do it better than the other two summoners?
Yeet
Great
had a
job,
better
Yeet, man.
command of
Great
the
job.
champion. He knew how to work the rotation of his buffs, and he knew exactly how to regen when
I
he
knew you
needed
had
to.
it in you, buddy.
And he kept the space
They showed
clear
Tim, yeah.
and attacked when he needed. It was a pretty
That means you got my
fight.
show,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's what it was going to take. It's going to take with all those things you have to manage. As you can see, I'm looking at icons. There's so many buffs and debuffs and power. It's so much input.
Time to start
That's
practicing
why
for next
I
week.
love having amazing minds like Diggity Dave here to help walk me and you through this awesome Summoner Showdown. And that's actually going to be it from us from here. So I'm Langston.
And I'm Dorky Diggity Dave.
Oh, such a great name. I got to find more syllables to add to my name. So we're going to head back out to the gaming lounge with Agent M and Josh
go, Yeet.
And our winner, Yeet.
yeetOS.
Yeet, congratulations. You're going to New
So
York
chill.
Comic-Con to compete on stage. Now, I feel like you have a point to prove. You're out for, like, revenge in a way. 2017, you came close to winning. Now's your chance to grab glory.
Yeah, I mean, I had like 3 chances on stage in 2017, so I'm just trying to make the most out of my opportunities now. So
here we go, here we go.
Yeet, have you been looking at the other challenges, the other weeks, and seeing what they've been up against? Because it's not all War Machine.
oh yeah, I was actually expecting Maestro coming into here today. Like I dueled him a bunch of times, and then all of a sudden I heard that it was War Machine, so I had to change it up a little bit.
They changed it up. Guys, check out after this video, we got Black Widow Clairvoyant and Vision Arcus, who's going to be available tomorrow in Marvel Contest of Champions. But next week, week 9, we will be starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
3 p.m. Eastern Time next week, guys. That's when I'll be on there.
Where they are, but set an alarm. Set
1
a
hour
reminder,
earlier.
We'll be starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time next week because we will be deciding the order for which our summoners will be competing live at New York Comic Con for New York Comic Con.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Langston, you asked for a name. How about Luscious Lion-Hearted Langston? I feel like that's good. Get some alliteration in there. That's for you, buddy.
I love that. Guys, I'm Josh Soleil.
I'm Ryan
Thanks,
Pagos.
dudes.
And this is Marvel.
Your universe.
Great job, Yeet, buddy. Proud of you. Oh, okay, guys. There's only 1 week left. It's me. Oh man, I got Maestro. I wanted Deadpool because I was gonna use Human Torch. I did like the math on the fight. I had like every second planned out. I think I could have done it in like less than 25 seconds. So yeah, and now that's out of the window. And then I started practicing against War Machine with Doctor Strange, and it was going good. I got the fight down really well. And now I don't have War Machine, so Maestro's the only one I haven't practiced for yet. So I think I'm going to jump into Labyrinth and do a whole run. Maybe more than one. I need to start practicing. 'Cause yeah, next week, guys, it's us. So, dude, huge shout out to Yeet. BrutalDLX and TurboTim, you guys did well as well. But Yeet, man, I had faith in you the whole time, but I'm really glad you won. Great job. Can't wait to see you again this year at Comic-Con. This can do for the stream, though, guys. Want a race? Maybe, Pete. Yeah. Well, I just need to get to Maestro. I'm going to stay on Maestro for like a couple days. Just practice it, you know. Yeah, just getting there, we could race. So I'm gonna head out, guys. Start practicing. He showed to Yeet. Thanks for watching, guys.